Aussie.
Okay, new place, new setup. Okay, so hello Meglich, Dr. Abigail, micro, 6 a.m. Haven't slept since 7 a.m. Yeah, our time just changed for daylight saving, so I don't know if that makes it an even weirder time for you, but that could be the case. And Dr. Abigail, you may or may not be right about the echoing. I mean, there are curtains here. Actually, for the live streams, I don't think it's an issue. For YouTube, could be an issue. Live streams, I'm sitting here talking into a curtain, which is going to be absorbing. It is the room right at the end of the hall, yes. But I do have some sound dampening stuff, and it would be easy enough to set up. I'd probably just get some of those, those hooks that you can take on and off and hang the sound dampening stuff when I need it. Yes, Space Mimsy is a long way away. The fridge used to be right behind me, and Space Mimsy's like 2 meters away now. Michael, you hate daylight saving. I love summertime. I love that it's sunny to quite late in summertime. I would want to keep summertime if we were going to do one or the other. It means it'll be dark in the mornings in winter, but c'est la vie. Yes, okay, that makes sense. An hour later, because of what we did with the time. Makes perfect sense. Yes, see, here's the thing, Dr. Abigail. The curtains help for this because they're just there. And they are going to absorb and break up the sound. So for the streams, I don't think it's going to be an issue. YouTube, it could be an issue. I need to experiment. I also know from experience the other way to reduce echo and bounce back from environment is to have the microphone closer to you. Maybe I'll have to get a lapel mic. I mean, I have a lapel mic. I just don't think it works. Yum, that drink's really nice. It's my clarified cocktail. Okay, keeping it simple tonight. I won't be mixing any drinks or making any video. Just stream and drinking some pre-made drink. You have sound absorbing panels. Nice. You know what I used for sound absorbing panels? Mattress underlay. You get this sort of egg carton-y shape for a mattress underlay, and it's both sound absorbing and because it's this ripply texture, it breaks up sound as well. It works really well. Did you enjoy the D&D movie? Because the trailers made it look enjoyable. Mike, you want a green screen for the background? Space Mimsy all the time. Yes. I mean, I have panels that I use for green screening for my YouTube videos. Heini, at this point, no plan to put a fridge in here, which could mean on streams I might regularly excuse myself. I want to get someone who's an animator to make a really... Actually, maybe I should ask Frank. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Musical Aviator thinks the D&D movie was fun. It seemed fun from the trailers. Oh, and in case... you did 2... Okay, you heard it was good. You were not disappointed. Helped your references. I thought from the trailers there were a bunch of fan references in there. Hey, Ellie. I'm glad you're feeling good, Pat. Look, I'll show you some secrets of the studio. Well, it's not a secret. It's just out of shot. Booze! Look at all that booze. I had a spare shelving thing in the garage I'd never put together, so I put it together, and it holds all the spirits. Look at that, and they look cool. And so in YouTube videos, I will be standing in front of that, and I think that will look cool. I want to get some mood lighting as well. Lee's on Facebook with a blue tick. Okay. Pat's on Facebook too. Jumping. So that's the spirits. And just from the point of view of being using space, they're not on show, but they're all here. Liqueurs. So the good/bad thing is I now have much more space to store bottles, which could make me susceptible to thinking I should buy more bottles. Oh, nice. Okay, that's what I like to hear. Did the D&D movie good? Aha, well, I could very easily decorate the room with stuff, Micro, so you're cool. A mini Statue of Liberty. I like that. Oh, you saw the Cards Against Humanity box. Yeah, Young Mr. Angry Lefty's various games. Oh, God, you all pay attention to... That is Young Mr. Angry Left, his hats from various costumes as well. He likes to go fancy dress to his friends' parties. And there were several hats, so... Look, he may or may not have got up to sexy times. That's not mine. Won't fit my huge head. He may or may not have got up to sexy times with it. I don't know. I didn't ask. But he's very into fancy dress parties. And there was a whole bunch of hats from various costumes of his. Noog, I have two. I have, that's Crystal Head vodka. I have two full-size bottles that I bought years ago. And yes, I bought them just for the bottle. So I may... actually, because the bar's not here yet. I ordered a very simple bar online, should arrive this week. I put it together. I am very hopeful that by Friday, the full bar setup will be here. And there'll probably be decorative things in the bar. Maybe the Crystal Head vodka bottles, honestly. So, Michael, ma'am, do you know how fast you are going? I mean, you're giving me ideas now, quite honestly. Yeah. What else is there? There's a cowboy hat in there. A couple other things. Who knows? So yes, the Crystal Head bottles might get a look in on my bar to just look interesting on the videos. You laugh, but you might have been bitten by a collecting bug. Ooh, a Lumia 1020. Okay. So yeah, we all collect something. Okay, now those bottles aren't really a collection per se. They are things that I eventually work my way through. Many of which I have for years. Yeah, okay. Dr. O'Gale is pretty sure. Again, I don't judge. He's a young man. He wants to get up to sexy times. More power to him. I would definitely think there might have been some of that. I don't ask too many questions about the parties he goes to either, for that matter. Some things parent doesn't need to know. So yeah, I was even thinking, I I need to experiment. I've also got okay. So the offspring moved out. I've had the most productive weekend for a very long time. I was going to say in my life, that might be an exaggeration, but most productive weekend for a very long time, because both their rooms were bomb sites. Young Ms. Angry's was actually far worse. Mrs. Angry got it cleaned up in a day. That's the Zen room now. Mrs. Angry made signs for the doors. This is the bar. The other room is the Zen room, where she'll do yoga, and she's sort of spread out some of her wardrobes in there now. So it might be a room where she gets dressed for going out sometimes. Oh, I love that you're getting into old tech, though. I'm look. At some point, I'm going to clean out our garage, which I haven't done in the 6 years we've been living here. And yeah, two things I'm going to do. Stuff I hung on to because I thought this is kind of fun and kind of cute. Old Apple hardware from when they were doing the brightly colored ones. I got a clamshell laptop that I actually won in a competition. And it's orange. You know, they were those colored plasticky ones. And the other one is the God, I even forgot what they called them. It was the all-in-one computer in that, yeah, and it was a CRT and with a plastic colored thing. I think they both still work. So I want to find someone local who loves old tech, and we'll look up. Also, I found a Batman fidget spinner left behind. I'm a fidgeter. This is actually going to come in handy. I'll just do it down here. I think not distracting. Yeah, no, I think those Apple ones would be collector's items, and someone would probably really like them, and I could try and sell them. But you know, it's just like if someone I know would like them and do something with them, then I will just give them to. I think they both work. I actually got the computer, the desktop, off Mistress M years ago, and she was just going to throw it out. And I said, and I think she said it worked at the time. I thought, oh no, that'd be cool. I literally had all these ideas for doing videos and just like joke things like, when did I forget how long ago they came out? Was it 15 years ago? And do like flashback videos, and like people working in an office on those computers, and just make dumb references to, hey, hi Richard, something went wrong with my thing because I had a thing saying first night new space. Yes, this is my new regular space for streaming and shooting videos. The offspring moved out, and Mrs. Angry and I took over their old bedrooms. This is that way. All right, okay. I still have to get used to what I'm actually seeing behind me. That's the door. I mean, you know, I could actually, and I might do this. At the moment, I'm like facing the window and the curtains are in front of me. If I could turn 90 degrees, and then the bar would be behind me. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to. Am I going to do it now? Maybe. But if not now, for another stream. And I even brought my, I'm sure I've mentioned, I did make a video on my cocktail channel, all these whiskey treats. This is a whiskey candle, White Possum did. It's a really nice, it's a reclaimed liquor bottle. It's got a fish on it. It's really nice. Anyway, smells like smoked peated whiskey. I've never lit it. Now I'm in here. This is the only, and I'm the only one in this room. I might even light it. It's got a really strong aroma. It's not, the door's not to your back, it's to the side. But that would be another thing if I turn this, because there's a bed there still, because you didn't take the bed. Maybe I could do that. I could move the bed 90 degrees too. Then I'd be right over there. That could actually be a very good idea. Marco's got a head out. Thank you for saying hello, buddy. Yeah, that's potentially a quite good idea. Mm. Hey, Justin, how you doing? God, now because I had a little subtitle under my name saying streaming from a new room. And okay, here's a dumb thing I did. I set things up and tested it earlier, and I left the laptop on, and that would be fine. And I wasn't paying attention, and the thing it was plugged into was not the power switch wasn't switched on, and I left it for several hours, and the battery went flat. And I think it reset some stuff. So annoying. Okay, Dr. Abigail. Notwithstanding, you might have been making a joke, but the actual expression is intents and purposes. Because I actually got a vibe you might have been making a joke. But also, I don't have to turn around to see the door because I see it on the camera at the moment. Yes, I did suspect. I did suspect. I just wanted to make sure. Actually, strictly saying, it does kind of look like a hotel, doesn't it? Yes. Which is another reason to move things around because then it would look less like a hotel. Maybe I will do it now. I'm going to do it now without too much trouble. And Justin, you've handed off the Democrats' abroad position to a 21-year-old woman arrived in Australia the week Albanese was elected. Well, there you go. Another thing I scored, and I asked about this, why this was left. Young Ms. Angry said she could never get it to work. So I'm going to see if I can get it to work. It's a big Microsoft microphone arm. Yes, I'm getting the vibe that you can't handle having your back to the door, Dr. Abigail. Okay. You know what? We're going to do a live rearrangement. Let's do this. Okay. Going to move my little mat so the plastic mat so the computer chair wheels don't do as much damage to the floor. So now we're going to pull this desk out. Hope I don't dislodge anything. We're a bit closer to Space Mimsy now. Ooh, gosh. Sorry, I see a potential problem happening with my bloody cable for the internet. Need to move it so I don't lose my internet connectivity. Because we don't want to lose our internet connectivity. The whole reason we're here is to be connected to the internet. Alright, come on. Go on, computer. Alright. It's still going. Also, I scored a chair that young Ms. Angry didn't want anymore. Pretty flash-looking computer chair. Ooh, what was that? Okay. Alright, this is going in stages. I'm just off to the side for a bit. Okay. Even got a little bin in here, which I'll temporarily move over here. All right. Now, I'm going to move this bed 90 degrees. Oh, that's an interesting noise it makes as it moves across. It's like wood panel floor, wood panel wardrobes, wood panel floor. Oh. Okay. This is slightly fiddly, but you know. Probably worth it. farting, I promise. I would fart unashamedly if I was farting. Okay, I think this is going to work. This is all a work in progress, as they say. Okay. Oof, this will be interesting. Fucking power. I'm moving a long way from the power point. I need an extension cord. Right, you know what? I'm just going to do something temporary. Gosh darn it. Just moving stuff. A little floor protector. Over there, little floor protector. Turn this around. How are we going in terms of power cord length? Ooh, God, this just barely works. I was about to say it wasn't going to work. I'm just barely out of the way of the door. That was interesting. How that went. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, the door handle just came off in my hand. That was unexpected. What the fuck's that about? What a shenanigan. Okay, this kind of works. I need a desk clamp now from having moved. So I'll probably survive without it tonight. Come on. Little floor protector. There you go. Oh my God. Okay. Hey, Seuss. Okay, that light's now useless. That was giving me some fill light. Now it is not. So that's useless. What's that doing? Okay. No, that's actually okay lighting wise, I think. So better background view. I just have to... Oh no, the chair's so high. To see the drinks, I got to do that. There's the drinks. Okay. So yeah, that's a better background. I agree. Dr. Abigail, need a floor protector more for the computer chair wheels when it's a wood floor. Oh, got to move Mimsy. I know it's giving my hair a halo, but there's like literally nothing I can do about that. Actually, figuratively, I could do something. This is the good. Fuck you, Mega Leech moment. I worked out myself. These lights can move around. So if I do that and that. Oh, now there's a really hot spot on the wall behind me. So that one has to go around there like that. Ugh, I need to work on that. It's a real hot spot on the wall. Oh God, now I'm... No, that doesn't work at all. That does not work at all. Okay. I think we're just going to have a halo, basically. Oh, that's kind of okay. I probably still need a desk lamp. I need a desk lamp, which I won't worry about tonight. I will get another. I need an extension cord. Dang it. Oh, well, this is all exploration. Yeah, I probably need a desk lamp, and rather than straighten my face, maybe bounce it off the wall. No, Megaleech. Okay. Well, okay. You know what? Maybe the hair halo's not bad. If I do this, my face is going to be lit better. I'm going to have a hair halo. That is actually feels like that's just unavoidable, at least for tonight. Wow, it really is making my hair white though. Can fix it. I need a desk lamp. Strictly Sega. I don't really need a bar fridge. A freezer is another thing, but I literally I've got plans. I got a little insulated thing for having ice in here for the duration of a stream. And if I'm going to be making videos, I'll just be really methodical and plan ahead of time. Actually, you know what could work? I'll just change the type of globe. I won't do that tonight. I'll put a softer globe in there. I might have less of a halo, but I definitely won't do that tonight. So no, I'm not going to have a bar fridge because I don't really need much from a fridge. Freezer is a different thing. Ice is a thing. But I can prepare for that. I mean, tonight I literally just figure I'm just going to do pre-made drinks. I'm going to have an old-fashioned. Honestly, I might disappear for a minute and get some of my freezer martini. Und so. Should we say I moved rooms? Okay, because I could. The offspring moved out this weekend, and then Mrs. Angry and I took over their bedrooms, and now I just have much more space. I don't have to move anything. At the end of every stream, I always had to move everything, and shit would get all messed up, and everything just stays where the fuck it is now. And the change is 99% good. It's just slightly less convenient in the kitchen. I could always just go and wash my hands or something. Ice will be the big thing. If I don't plan ahead for ice, it would. All that means is I've got to wander off for like a minute. I just got to walk down the hall, get some ice, and come back. Interestingly, Dr. Abigail, I tried to make this stuff up and failed miserably. And so I thought it would never happen. And so that makes it doubly weird that it happened this weekend. Because prior to it happening, I found myself incapable of making it up. So just goes to show truth is stranger than fiction. Unless the fiction is very, very strange. And then, no competition. The fiction's stranger. Hey, Rays. What's up, man? How you going? So, this is interesting. We've got some teething problems tonight. It's turned out to be a good idea, I think, to move 90 degrees. Initially, that didn't seem like okay. I'm even thinking what I might end up doing, because I'm right up against a wall now and the bed's there, and I think the bed's going to be in the way of my bar when it comes in. So I might move this back a bit and put the bed back against that wall, and I think that'll work better, but we'll see. Yeah, Ray's new roommate. I can see I'm going to have to just keep saying this. My offspring moved out. This is my son's bedroom. I took over, cleaned it out, put my stuff in there. Look, got all the bottles there. It's a happening thing. Actually, if I really show off, it's like where are we? Look at all those bottles. Look at them all. And that's just the spirits. I got a whole bunch of liqueurs in that cup. Oh, wait. We can see Space Mimsy again. Look at that. We can see Space Mimsy again. Well, that's good. Glad we see Space Mimsy. I don't want to rush to get rid of the bed, Dr. Abigail. These things being useful. That may ultimately be the case. Oh, okay. Yes, thinking. Create a banner. Streaming from a new room. My son moved out and I took over his bedroom and scroll. That's actually very smart. Thank you, Dr. Abigail. I should have thought of that myself, but I didn't. Don't really have another room to move the bed to. For now, it's not a big deal. For now, it could be very useful to have the bed here, particularly for Friday nights. I don't even have to go and sleep on the lounge. I can just fall asleep here. Oh, gosh. Oh, you love the dead jokes. Cats from a spy from China keep saying Mao. Oh, well, great minds think alike, Megalich. What would, I think, is someone, a child turns 18, take the kids to the US, lives a few months, they can vote in the state. That is yeah, I don't know how that works. Oh, Ray's move out age, love our age. That was a fun autocorrect. Yeah, they're mid-20s. They would have moved out sooner if COVID didn't happen, I'm pretty sure. And also, the rental market's fucked, but they ended up finding somewhere. It's actually a pretty good place they're in. I mean, fucking hell, I moved out when I was 18. Went off to uni. Oh, I get what you're saying there, Justin. If someone does that just to get the kids to vote, they got too much time and money. Yeah. Oh, the Lorraine gin must have been pretty good. I tell you what's good and is probably not going to last very long. The cream liqueur. This is Angry and I got from the whiskey show we went to the other week. It's good. I'm not drinking it tonight, but it's very good. I don't think it's going to last long. Oh, speaking of very good, old fashions. Yum. Fuck yeah. There you go. See, Raise, you were in all sorts of things. See, I didn't have kids till I was 30. But I finished year 12 and left town to go to uni. Nice. Well, see, again, sometime Mrs. Anger and I have to do another visit to Tassie because we've been there the once and we did all the sightseeing stuff and it was great. We need to do the distillery tour next time we're there. So many good distilleries there. Yeah, see, Justin, the whole voting thing in the US is more than a tad confusing to me. But, que sera, sera. I think I've largely decided I'm going to. Well, actually, let me look. Let me look and judge. I think the bed is going to be in the way of the bar there. So I think I will move the bed there, but keep the streaming desk at this angle. Actually, I won't know for sure till the bar arrives. Well, I'm not a wine drinker, Rays, so that's why the only reason I wouldn't go on a winery tour, because I literally don't drink wine at all. Well, I guess that's down to how much you drink. Dude, I went to a whiskey show 2 weeks ago. 1 week ago? I can't even. That's how much whiskey I drank. I don't remember if it was 1 week. I think it was only 1 week ago. Something like 30 odd distillers. Theoretically, you could have tasted 100 different whiskeys. I'm reasonably sure I sampled at least 4. I should have kept count. Maybe should have kept notes. I'm reasonably sure I sampled at least 40 whiskeys. A sample just like a sip. I guess the sip. 5 mils each time. That's more than enough to get real pissed. Hellion, hello, Kirsten. How are you doing? I hope you are well. So, yes, but I'd definitely like to do a distillery tour of Tasmania. See, last time we went on a tour there, we were driving ourselves. If did the distillery thing, God, I have to try and find someone that did a bus around the distillery thing. Oh, nice. You've been very productive. I swear to God, this has been the most productive weekend of my life for many, many, many years. Set up my new space, put together. God, I always get the direction. Oh, God. Because this fucking thing doesn't mirror the. If I go there, the shelving there, I put it together, put all my bottles there. Streaming from a new room, my son moved. Ooh, there is 2. Pasta sauce. Oh, bourbon barbecue sauce. Yum. Clean both bathrooms, dyeing your hair. That's excellent. Okay. So, I'm going to fix my banner. Edit that. God, it's even underlined and I just wasn't paying attention. There. Okay. I'll move Kirsten. My new bar. So, this was my son's bedroom. Moved out. Whiskey, gin, and actually 1 or 2 whiskey bottle overflows. Rum. And then other things. Brandies and tequilas. No, actually, the tequila's on this shelf. There's brandies and things down there. And some rum overflow. But I like that I've got close to a shelf of each spirit. Whiskey, gin, rum. Tequila is over here. Tequila and mezcal. And down here that's mostly brandies and a few other things. Absinthe. A few other spirits. Got the honey spirit from Archie Rose. So there you go. Is there still a typo? Streaming from a new room. Wait, why didn't it change it? I changed it. God damn it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm deleting that because it's messing with my head. Ugh. Take time. Streaming from a new room. My son moved out and I took over his bedroom. Streaming from a new room. My son moved out and I took over his bedroom. Scroll across the bottom. Add banner. Oh, I think I didn't click add banner. There we go. God damn it. All right, but that's it. And so I had the cupboards there. All my liqueurs are in this cupboard. So they're not on display, but they're easily accessible. Also, very bad temptation. I have much more space now. I can buy more bottles. Dang. What have I got coming? Kirsten told me about the Anther Distillery bringing out a new gin, cherry and chocolate gin. I have their cherry gin, which is fantastic. I have had their chocolate in the past, which was fantastic. So one that is combined cherry and chocolate, I am super looking forward to. Oh, look when you get to your mum's house. An old barn inside. Oh, dude. That would rock. Okay. Send it to my post office box if new. Ah, that would be so cool, man. I love it. So I'm going to get some lighting to go on the back there, but keep it neutral. A lipo. So lipo, that's what I'll do if my diet doesn't work. Although my diet thing's working, which is good. I'm getting encouragement. And also with the offspring gone, I'll have much more control over things. Nice, dude. Thank you. Yes, I was going to go with a neutral background, but fuck, hey, if I get a neon bar sign, hell yeah. I'm going to do something about it. As I said, I think I'm just going to get a desk lamp. Get a desk lamp. I'm definitely going to change that globe so it's less bright. That might help as well. I'm streaming and a full stop. No. Taking a radical stance there. I'm just going with colloquialism. I'm just being radical. Man, this old fashioned's fucking nice. Barrel aged, yeah. Okay, I'm also I'm really tempted. It's like this smells so strongly of smoke without even being lit. My smoky whiskey scented thinking of lighting it because this is my room. I won't bother anyone else except it'll probably permeate the goddamn house. The room's going to smell like fucking whiskey smoke even without lighting it because it's not that big a room. Oh, and I brought all my cocktail books in here. I'll probably set them up on the bar when I've got a bar. Cocktail Chronicles. The Nomad Cocktail Book. And the Death and Co. I like this one because it's so big and it's like the Bible. This is the Bible. Today's reading from the Bible. From the Book of Gin. The Frisco Club. From Thomas Ward, 2008. Yea, did the Lord say, this is a riff on the classic Pegu Club cocktail with Fernet Branca and grapefruit juice in place of the usual bitters and orange curacao. We shall get 2 ounces of Plymouth gin, a half ounce of blood orange liqueur, a quarter ounce of Fernet Branca, 3/4 ounce grapefruit juice, quarter ounce lime juice, half an ounce of simple syrup, and 1 grapefruit twist. Yea, shall we shake the ingredients, except the grapefruit twist, with ice, and strain it into a coupe. Squeeze the grapefruit twist. God, I'm having so much trouble saying words. Over the drink and discard. No garnish. I don't know, Race. I don't spell it that much. Who's missing me? Fuck off. Fucking intrusive fuck. As Google Maps, because I used to find a Dan Murphy's when I was out and about. Oh, how's that Dan Murphy's? Right? I'm like, fuck off. Fucking data-seeking fucks. Oh, sorry. I actually got it back to front, Rays. You'd think if I had carpet, I might want something. It's actually, polished wood floor. So easy to clean. But we'll see. I'm hoping this is actually fully set up. Like I'll do a bit more trial and error. And it's fully set up by Friday. So I have my bar set up. I have my lighting set up. And I've made a final decision on where the bed goes and where this desk goes. So we'll see. You're an irresponsible floor owner. This house is mostly, no, it's all polished wood floor. Yeah, no, there's no carpet in this house. Tiles in the kitchen, polished wood floors everywhere else. So, yay. Because the last house we were in, man, carpet was shit when we moved in, and we were there for 10 years. It was real shit when we moved out, particularly in the corners where we didn't realize the cats were pissing and it was like rotting away. That was the whole thing. So, yeah, but that makes this easy to clean, certainly. How's the charger going? It's still plugged in, isn't it? Yes, okay. That was a dumb thing I did, not realizing the cord where I'd plugged it in wasn't turned on at the PowerPoint. Bless this drink we've made. Bless the hands that prepared. As we lift our glasses high, we toast life not to die. Bar me. Oh my God, that's such a good line. Oh my God. Please remind me of that regularly, Megaleech. I don't have any of my notebooks here to write it down. Actually, you know what? My fucking online notebook. My Trello. So I'll just do this in the planning one. A brainstorm. But why is it in caps lock? Fuck off. Religious video. Okay. That would be a full length one. So, full length. Dress as a priest. Make the recipe. What happened then? Like a sermon. Finish with Amen. And then we all go to hell. That's good. Oh, was that Bing Chat AI? Oh my God. I actually do genuinely like the ideas that it comes up with for scripts for videos. So, Ray's, you grew up in the commissions. Oh, God, dude. Yes, I could imagine the state of the floors. You didn't trust anyone who didn't have bong water stains? Oh, dude, growing up in Tubbo, Brother Jelly, we were visiting his friend's house, and we were in the pretty scum part of town, and there was a burn mark on the carpet. And his brother says, "What's that?" And his mate goes, "Dad was drinking metho and spilled some, and then he dropped a cigarette." It's like, we live in a great part of town, honestly. Use Bing Chat AI. I used the Open Chat AI, whatever the fuck they call it, and asked it to give me a script shitting all over vodka as a cocktail ingredient. It was great. I actually really enjoyed it. I think these chatbots' ability to synthesize, just because the language learning model they've been given is so large, to synthesize everything they've absorbed and put something out in a style, in a tone, I think that is just an incredible piece of programming. Because I got it to do one script and went, that's okay. And I went, do the same thing, but make it sarcastic. And it made it sarcastic. It's really good. Oh God, Race. You can taste the air in some of them gaps. Oh no. I want to get I think Frank might be able to do this. I was saying this earlier. I want a really simple animation. Maybe no, I want it to be like a zombie, maybe one that looks like AIDSy, who knows? And it doesn't have to do much, just like blink occasionally and just have a banner or even just a fixed thing saying, "We'll be back in a minute." And the zombie's just smiling, like he's like, maybe looks like he's at a news desk or something, and just bits fall off the zombie like every 10 or 15 seconds, just a little bit of skin falls off, ear falls off, and just 5 minutes. And the final thing at 5 minutes is like the zombie's head falls off. And I use that when I have to leave the room. And just put like elevator music under it. And so be very simple animation. Like the zombie doesn't move. The zombie's just looking like a news presenter or something, but just bits fall off the zombie every 10, 15, 30 seconds. Something I can play when I have to leave the room, to get a drink or something. Or something. The only downside to streaming from here, not as convenient as the kitchen, but that one downside, there's like 50 upsides, so it's all good in the hood. I think I actually want to try my freezer martini because I topped it up and I don't know what it tastes like. Just a little freezer martini drink for the night. I think I'm done. I've got a non-alcoholic drink after that. So I don't think I even need to run a video. It's like it'll literally take me 60 seconds to do that. Or should I play okay, you convinced me. I should play a short thing. So that talked about ChatGPT. Bless me with the wisdom and wit to conquer all debates. May your language be my sword to slay stubborn opponents. End of line. Nice. I'll play a really short video. Let's see. That'll challenge me because I'm thinking I can be back. Videos. God, I posted as the thumbnail this room without me sitting in it. God, it kind of looks kind of empty and weird. I just have decided. Anyway, popular videos. Oh, okay, this John McCain one. I think this is funny. Or Dalek. Okay, I'm going to do Dalek doing 2 girls, 1 cup reaction. So I'll share that. That gives me 2 minutes to get back here. Should be plenty of time. Where are we? 2 girls, 1 cup. All right, so we don't need me. And I'll full screen it. And away we go.
Okay. Deborah sent me this link to a video called 2 Girls, 1 Cup. He said it is pretty gross, but yeah, I was in the Time Wars. I'm sure I will be fine. Deborah said it made him throw up, but yeah, I hope it does not make me throw up. Of course, I do not have a mouth. I should be fine. Okay, let's get this thing going. Okay, we have 2 chicks getting it on. What? Oh, no. Do not do that, human. Oh, stop. Oh, no. Ew. 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 Oh, this is why Daleks are the superior beings. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, humans need to be exterminated. Ew, 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 no. Oh, tell me when it is over. No. Screw you, Davros. Screw you. Oh my God. What the hell did you send me? I will send it to all my friends.
So, credit to Scotty, who made that Dalek costume and is inside it. He was actually watching 2 Girls, 1 Cup while he did that to get the reactions right. That's dedication right there. So, got my freezer martini. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Oh, fuck you. Sorry. That's probably an unnecessarily aggressive response to some light trolling. No, Megaleech, that's not my voice. It's another person's voice. I was just behind the camera. Oh, man, that's fucking good. Oh, fucking yeah. Oh, yeah, freeze muddy. Now I'm going to dirty it up with my... fuck you, was totally justified. Yes, Kirsten, that is literally the one downside. I've got workarounds for everything. The thing is, I had a spontaneous desire to try my freezer martini. I planned everything out. And I've even got a thing for ice. Got little insulated things that are intended to hold soup. And if I'm going to be doing anything that I like making cocktails during a stream that I require ice for, that'll be in the insulated thing, which will keep them for the length of a stream. It's just there's this little loss of convenience. No access to cold water or ice unless I bring it in with me, which I did tonight, actually. And also, yeah, it's harder to wash my hands. So you go to the bathroom, which is just there. And But seriously, 100 upsides to that one downside. This just makes my life so much easier. Seriously, the having to pack up my laptop and shit at the end of each stream was such a fucking drag. I'm hoping my bars here, like, a bar as in physical structure, and this week, and some mood lighting for here. And so I'm hoping by Friday I've got the full setup, and then this I get to make much higher quality looking YouTube videos. And in fact, I've already decided when I perfect the setup, I will remake some of my old videos that did well or did reasonably well, but it's like in a shitty setup, and I'll just redo them in a good setup. Oh, Saf, we also talked about the mini fridge idea. I don't need one, and I don't really want one. Ice is the big thing, and I mean, I do actually have. It's not enough room to put it here. I do have a mini freezer out in the shed. It's not plugged in at the moment. Uses a lot of electricity. I don't need it. I can survive that one thing. You asked ChatGPT to draw an ASCII Dalek, so off the mark. Had legs, looked nothing like a Dalek. Dang. All right, I've dirtied this up. How's that? Fuck, that's... Oh my God, that even brings up the sweetness in the other... Oh my God, that's fucking good. This stuff, expensive, but pretty fucking good. Non-vegan, non-vegetarian. Yeah, it's got fish in it. Oh yeah, happy birthday. You did say it was your birthday. Happy birthday. You get I think you mean 25 hours rather than 26, unless I'm missing something. You asked ChatGPT, do you even lift, bro? Its response was, as an AI language, I don't have a physical body, so I can't lift weight like human do. I can certainly... It got so defensive when I pointed out it was making some really straightforward factual errors and also contradicting itself from sentence to sentence. When I pointed out it contradicted itself sentence to sentence, it said, you're right, I contradicted myself. It's quite fascinating. Queen Kirsts wants a mini fridge. Yeah, I can see... I see I used to have a mini fridge. Like I had a mini fridge. It was about this big, and it was like under my desk at a contract job I had, so I could have like cold cans of Pepsi Max down there. I was a weirdo. Oh God, damn, that's good. Damn, Daniel. Oh, sorry. Now I want to see the pic of the failed Dalek pic. Okay. Yeah, no, this is terrible. This was ChatGPT's attempt to do an ASCII Dalek. Let me present. I mean, what's that? What is that? What is that? That's a pretty poor effort. That is a pretty poor effort. Kirsten, you want a mini fridge? You're sick of your big fridge. Well, I bought a second fucking fridge. Oh, well, we always had two fridges because one wasn't really enough with everyone we had here. But yeah, during COVID, that silver fridge, It was nice, big, and also much more energy efficient than the other fridge. And then I got rid of the little freezer we had as well, which I think very much helped reduce our energy bill. Sorry. Oh, God, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Okay. So, okay, bad chat GPT ASCII art. That give you an idea of a Dalek. Exterminate. That's terrible. That's terrible, chat GPT. You should be ashamed. That's excellent. And sorry, there's one megaleech posted here as well. Now this, while terrible, is actually better than the other ones. Who or what did that ASCII Dalek, megaleech? Again, definitely terrible, but actually better than the other ones. Fell right into my trap. Oh, so megaleeches was Bing Chat AI. God. Yeah, so Midjourney appears to go on full. We're really popular now, so we won't do anything for you unless you pay. And so I'm like, suck my balls. I am not paying for this. I will pay an actual artist. I will not pay for that dodgy shit. And I think Bing now wants you to sign up, which I might do, just create an account. So I'm still playing with the Batman fidget spinner. Ooh, that looks kind of good with the frame rate on my webcam. Actually looks more interesting than it does in real life. And so that's just a blur, but as it slows down, whatever happened to fidget spinners, eh? They were everywhere for a while. And then the only way it changes direction because of the frame rate. Yeah, I will just say more interesting visually because of the frame rate than it is in real life. Come on, come on. Holy shit. Another one from Bing, which is also terrible. That's terrible. Highly detailed ASCII art of cone-shaped Dalek for you. That is fucking terrible. Dang. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Hello, lol. All right. You go there. You go there. And I will just drink some water. I've got my Cappy grapefruit and rosemary soda. Drink some sooty water. Away we go. So I have a few experiments to do with this space and shooting YouTube videos. I have a couple in the can, as they say. By they, I mean old-timey Hollywood people. Dr. Abigail, it's almost as if tools neurodiverse people need to live are mere fads for neurotypical people. Once they pass us autistic people, they have to spend a lot on these tools again. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they are missing. Oh, this is Musical Aviator's concert. Sorry, I want to share this picture. I like this. Where am I? On the share screen. So I am assuming. Oh, look at that. Well, that's quite a high-res picture. Nice. So I'm assuming that was your concert or a concert you did this weekend recently at Musical Aviator? Oh. What's this fucking feature? Oh, right. Yeah. No. Facebook won't fucking talk to StreamYard for some reason. Facebook are dickholes. That's fine. That's fine. You go. Oh, okay. So music over there. That was Preston Symphony. Nice. Nice. Like it. Like it. I love the really light flavors in these Cappy sodas. And I say that as someone who normally does stuff with very strong flavors like Pepsi Max, and I like to squeeze a bit of lemon or lime juice into it. Oh, there we go. Sorry. We get this happening. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? There we go. This is Musical Aviator practicing. Nice. It's very cool being part of the whole orchestra. I like it. I like it. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I like this too. Sharing a picture from your point of view. So I'll just share that one as well. Quite enjoying these. See the conductor up the front. This is quite a good group. Neat. Neat. I do like to see what people are up to. So that's pretty cool. Oh, Safa, if 96 was disrupted, that's probably the Grand Prix disrupts everything. My tram was disrupted as well. So you're in the mid trumpet section of an orchestra. Nice. I like it. Of course, you know, there's always disruptions. There's the fucking Grand Prix. There are the various level crossing removals that happen all over the place. There are road, man, so many fucking bits of road work as I've been driving around recently. It's a whole thing. Sorry, I have to share this one too. With Musical Aviator actually having 2 trumpets for nerd reasons. I love it. We want to nerd about something, you know, and nerding about music, quite wholesome. Ooh, interesting. The latest is Trump is being arraigned on Tuesday, April 4th. Oh, that would have sucked missing your V-line, Safa. Dang it. So the big silver thing under the stand next to cloth is a mute. You know, there's just weirdly what popped into my head because I'm like a Simpsons tragic. So one of the early ones where the Carnies took over their house and the Simpsons are all locked outside, and Lisa can hear them fucking around with her saxophone and she's going, oh, no, Empty the spit valve! Empty the spit valve! And Marge in a panic screams, over the sink! Over the sink! Stupid, but I like it. Oh, the garden show is always on when the comedy show's on, yes. Trying to get Bing AI to draw a face with lots of holes in it and won't. Now, in a philosophical discussion with it about responsibility and guilt. I think it'll enjoy that. I'll help train it. Oh, Safi, you were actually joining us from the train. Okay, we'll get home safely, dude. Yeah, I'm like still here for 40 minutes, so, you know. But I'm glad the train's got you to your town and get home safely. Oh, that's right. Yes, V-Line's the same price as a metro ticket now, which is nice. If I had any reason to go on a train to the country, I would be very happy about that. I mean, yeah, hell, I might do that for a weekend visiting distilleries. Find a town that's got more than one distillery and take the train there. You do it. We shall see. So, okay, talking about these AI things, I was sharing a thing on Discord. Adam Conover, famous for the series Adam Ruins Everything. Well, he started on YouTube, then he got a streaming show. Read the banner, Celtic King. Sorry, talking about classic Simpsons. I'm being the bus driver. Don't make me tap the sign. Don't make me point at the banner. But I'll answer you, actually, because you deserve an answer. Offspring moved out, took over the bedrooms. Mrs. Angry took over young Ms. Angry's room, and that's the Zen room now. And this is the bar room and the streaming room. Not quite finished in here. Seriously, both their rooms look like bomb hit them. But in a nice disruption of gender roles, young Ms. Angry's room was definitely the one that looked more like a bomb had hit it. And Mrs. Angry cleaned it up in like a day. And I sent a picture to young Ms. Angry and said, like, your room's unrecognizable. And she just laughed and said, wow, you know. And then because I got this kind of together today. And so I sent a picture to young Mr. Angry saying, this is your room. And he laughed and said, it's weird not seeing it messy. And then I showed him his sister's room and he said, okay, that's a bigger change because her room was way messier. I mean, yep, yes, it was. And I sent them the pictures just, you know, for a laugh. But I didn't really want to hassle them, but I could have said, this took one day. You could have had a room this clean, spending one day cleaning it. But I didn't because that would have been dickish. But anyway, now we're happy. And it's funny because, okay, with two move outs, I kind of expect a bunch of people to go, if they know we're renting, to say like, oh, you're going to move to somewhere smaller now to save money? No, because I actually looked into this and it would, because of how fucked the rental market is, it would cost us more to move into a smaller space. So we're just like, fuck it, reveling in the extra space now. Yeah. No, I was like 2 minutes late for the stream suffer. I didn't start late. But yeah, so I think I was going to say a couple more tweaks. Actually, a couple of significant changes, probably by the end of the week. My mood lighting for this room and the actual bar. I got a pretty simple bar thing that I got online, and both the lighting and the bar should arrive this week. And then it will be go time. And a pretty funky space. I mean, like Dr. Abigail mentioned earlier, yeeting the bed, and we might eventually. I mean, particularly if I had a friend locally who needed, and this is a good quality single bed. If I had a friend who needed a single bed, I'd be quite happy to let them pick it up. But I'm not rushing to because it's convenient. Like fuck it. Even this Friday night stream, I'll probably just sleep there. We go late. I don't want to disturb Mrs. Angry. Oh God, I'm actually closer to our bedroom. Man, I probably have to keep my boisterousness under control. Because yeah, no, the bed's a great place to crash after party night. So it's like literally just there at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. Well, yes, you could be naked in a much more circumspect way in this room, or you could just go into the Zen room and be naked if you had. And for those who are wondering, that was about changing outfits. So you could just go into the Zen room and change. But yes. So I just heard a Discord update. Who posted something to Discord? Oh my God, that looks sexy as fuck. Okay, so this picture of trumpets I'm going to share because that looks pretty cool. This one? Okay. So trumpets, and what did Musical Aviator actually say about this? So a few weeks ago, I went to a trumpet conference, got to play some new trumpets. The one on the bottom is Musical Aviators, cost $2,500 in 1999. God damn. One on the top is the 2022 model, the same build. Vincent Bach 229C trumpet. They changed the thumb ring shape, put the price up to $7,799. Fuck me. Okay, you got a fucking bargain. God, from 2,500 to $8,000. But that is okay. That's over more than 20 years. But fuck me. It's a kind of sexy photo, though. So I like it. Mrs. Angry named it the Zen room. Or initially, we were calling it the yoga room. She was going to put like a yoga mat in there. She also put some of her clothes in there. It could be her change room. She made signs for the doors, and she's called her room the Zen room, and this is the bar room. You were planning to be naked in my backyard as well. That never actually happened. But yeah. Lots of Dr. Abigail seems to have lots of nakedness plans. After everyone went to bed. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. You were referring to that New Year's Eve one, which I think I literally went to bed and things got a bit out of control when I wasn't even there. Yes, Safa, this is the party room now. I mean, I can actually envisage having a couple more chairs in here, having a couple of people in here. I think it's going to be cool when the bar's in here. But we'll see. We'll see. I have high hopes for this being cool. And the other thing, because Dr. Abigail's always been very stressed that I don't have multiple monitors for the live streams. So if I go to look at something, I can't actually see the stream when I'm looking at it because just on a laptop. I do have enough space now to have a second monitor. So I might do that. Oh my God. Sorry, I think a cynical person like Music Ravid is talking about a trumpet conference, and I think a cynical person might shit on that. I actually think it's cool, and Look at all those trumpets. Look at them. Just look at them. I think it's very cool. So they had 4 rooms like this of various. That's a lot of trumpets. 4 rooms of trumpets. That is a lot of trumpets. That's cool. I love it. I love it when people are hardcore into something. So good job. Good job, trumpet conference organizers. Oh, yes. So, oh my God, I'm also just so fucking relieved. Like Dr. Abigail used to always stress about why I didn't have another monitor in the kitchen. It was just too much fucking hassle. But here, stuff can just stay here. So I think I might do that. Maybe, where will I get a second monitor? Maybe just go to Officeworks or JB. I know whenever I mention it, young Ms. Angry is going, no, go to this specialist place. The monitors are much better. But I'm like, I don't know that it matters that much to me. Heine, what happened to brass trumpets? So music area. The conference was free, but you had to go the whole day. Bring your own trumpet. Do a performance workshop. Be around teaching 4 hours before. Oh, wow. Ooh, you had to earn the trumpet room. You had to earn the trumpet room. Wow, that's intense. I like that. So Megalich's call is that was $100,000 worth of trumpets. Does that sound accurate to you, Musical Aviator? Okay, so Megalich is going, if those were $7,000 each, that would be 100,000. It sounds like over the 4 rooms, there was a shit. And Dr. Abigail, the specialist places, it's one of the well-known. They do have physical outlets, but you can get them online. I don't know, because both my offspring are into the gaming shit. So she's like, no, go online to this place that does that. But I know I might just get a monitor from, I don't know, fucking JB or Officeworks or something. It's like, I don't know how long we're going to stay here. The last rental place we stayed in, we were there for 10 years. Been here 6 years now. Inertia is a powerful thing. Particularly, this is like a fucking step up. We've both got our own extra private rooms now, which is... All right, so Musical Avid is basically agreeing, yeah, that was like $100,000 worth of thingies. Tech stuff. All right, so okay, so the mood. So you can see that's quite a neutral wall at the back there, and the bar's there. So the idea is, there will be a physical bar, and I'll be standing behind the bar, and I have that behind me. And look, just okay. I'm a short ass, but that's like a meter high. So I'll be standing here, so you can see. Oh, actually, I kind of block it because I'm fucking more wide than I am tall. Oh, we'll see, because there'll be a bar here and a camera there. Man, maybe you won't see them. Maybe I need to... Okay, honestly, if it's going to be like that, maybe I need to get another thing of shelving and have the liqueurs out here as well. So I'm surrounded by bottles. Maybe. Who knows? Ugh. So Celtic, Toby got a copy of the Bhagavad Gita the other day, and VD flipped out. Oh, Hinduism's false. Oh God, yeah, dude. If you're indulging VD's fucking instability about those things. Something. I also, God, you just reminded me there was an Australian band in the late 80s, early 90s. And they were never very big, but they did release some good stuff. They were called the Bhagavad Guitars. And, they were a guitar-based band. I really liked that as a pun name for a band, the Bhagavad Guitars. Also, just randomly with religions and whatnot, Mazda is the name of a Zoroastrian god. I think it's really weird that there's a car called Mazda, which is the name of a Zoroastrian god. I'm kind of assuming, possibly incorrectly, that Mazda's also a Japanese name. I don't know. But yeah, when you realize that Mazda is a god in another religion, why don't we have Jesus cars? Is what I'm saying. Buddha cars. All these things. Why not? Why not indeed? What do we got going on? Oh, I like this one. This pic from Musical Aviator, which he just calls art, which I like. It is. That's very artistic. That is a nice photo. I like that. Oh, interesting, Heine. You can't write Mazda in Japanese script. You write Mazuda. All right. I'm taking your word for that at this point. Sorry, someone was just offering me some advice on the lighting because I was asking about it earlier, but I actually just made a decision on what I'm going to get. And yeah, she's replied like, "Oh, how about this video?" And I just replied to her like, "I actually watched that video today." I agree, Dr. Dr. Abigail. That picture of Musical Aviators was like an album cover. Was a nicely structured picture. So Mazda the God, where the show got the idea for the aliens god Avis. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? Car-oriented gods. That could be a thing. Could definitely be a thing. The Australian religion. Football, meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars. You probably have to be a certain age to remember that advertisement. Oh, yes, the Wankel Rotary. We were talking about Monty Python earlier. There was a very fun sketch. I don't know if it was on the TV show. It was on one of the albums about testing how embarrassed you are by these. Do any of these words trigger embarrassment in you? Shoe, megaphone, grunties. And there's like if you're easily embarrassed, the phrase that's very difficult to not get embarrassed by was Wankel rotary engine. Thinking, big question. Has anyone read any religious book all the way through? You've read the Book of Mormon, a little bit of the Bhagavad Gita. I've read reasonable chunks of the Bible. I I don't think I don't think in this lifetime I will bring myself to read the Book of Mormon. I might read at least some of the Bhagavad Gita. I might read some of the Quran. Actually, God, maybe I'll try and get a good audiobook version. A moist Wankel rotary engine. So was that Mazda's put back in the EVs to act as a generator? I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. Does Mazda have an electric vehicle? This is fucking soda water, in case anyone wonders why I'm slurring. I've not read any of the Apocrypha with the Bible, as in the lost Gospels and all that sort of thing. I don't even know a lot about them. I've heard reference to them. It would be an interesting scholarly study to get to. You know what I'd like? If someone either had... I want to read on the history of the devil, because there are all these different names from various things, and I want to know where they came from, what religious doctrine they belong to, what various fictions say about them. And so I want to go through, the devil, Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, Asmodeus. What are the other names? And it depends who you say, whether they're the same entity or they're different entities. I would love if there was a good book, or for that matter, even a fucking website that traced through history both religious doctrine and fiction, where people talked about devils, demons, and that sort of thing. Because I don't know a lot of the history of that. And it is an interesting history to me. And I'd love to see how they all work together. I mean, Baal is another one. Trying to think of other devil names, because there are a lot of them. What do we got? Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub. I think Asmodeus is actually definitely not the devil. He's a demon. But yeah. So Noog, you were trying to say Mazda brought back the rotary and their production cars as a generator for an electric vehicle, especially as the electric range down on its competitor. Okay. In Celtic, you think Zoroastrianism had an influence on Satan of the Bible? You like to research his history as well. There you go. See, I don't know who Ghost BC is, Musical Aviator. So I hear the thing. Honestly, Dr. Abigail, that's where I know Asmodeus from. But Asmodeus was not invented in D&D. Asmodeus existed prior to D&D. That is a very classical demon/devil. So that, but yes, D&D was my first exposure to Asmodeus. So yeah, I don't know if there was a good book that was, a summary, an anthology of human concepts of hell and devils and demons, and it encompassed both religious doctrine and popular fiction. I was about to say I've not heard of the Book of Zelf, but it actually sounds vaguely familiar. Takes the piss out of the Book of Mormon. Again, kind of like punching babies, a bit too easy. may have been invented for D&D, concept of devils, demons. Oh, yeah, no, I get, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. To me, it is definitely all fiction, but some of these concepts predate Christianity. I would love if there was just like a really good source that synthesized the concepts of hell, devils, and demons and the names and how they interrelated. Because for some people, the devil, Satan, Lucifer are the same. But other people will argue, because of how they came up, those are different entities. And there's maybe not a the devil, there are multiple devils. And that Satan and Lucifer are different. And in some cases, they're the same. But anyway, hey, Liam, I'm doing fine. Thank you. In my new streaming room. I hope you're well too. We are talking hell, devils, and demons right now. So, I hope you're on board with that. Oh. So, yeah. But that's the thing. Every now and then I wish there was a thing, and I have researched it a little, and it doesn't seem like anyone's done a thing. So, okay. Music over. Ghost BC is a symphonic metal band. The song Year Zero starts with a choir. Belial, those are great ones. Beelzebub, I forgot Beelzebub. Belial, Behemoth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Satanus, Lucifer. There you go. What are we doing? So, Megaleech, was that the thing? The thing you sent me, was that another Bing AI thingy? Oh, Jesus Christ! I can do the thing. So, Discord. What was the source of that summary? Someone made a parody of "Rock Me Amadeus" by Falco for Asmodeus. Oh my god, I want to do that now, Noog. Rock Me Asmodeus. Oh god, what was the book? Yes, see, Liam, make me tap the banner. This is my new streaming room. I spent yesterday and today getting it ready. Because my son moved out on Friday. So again, I'm such a Simpsons tragic Noog. There was, I think it was one episode of The Simpsons. It was some charity thing, and it was, and it's probably Troy McClure emceeing it, and he goes, "Thank you, Falco, for that tribute to Taco." Very 80s reference. Okay. Oh, Liam, I have two offspring who moved out to share a flat together. So we got an extra couple rooms in the house now. You look at my very old videos. My offspring are actually in it when they were littlies, which is, it just goes to show how long I've been on YouTube. All right, so Bing Chat AI gave Megaleech this summary. Hell is a realm that exists in the deepest and darkest layers of the universe, in the farthest and distant place possible from the light of God. In traditional Christian doctrine, hell was conceived as a place, generally beneath the earth, where the wicked would be punished for eternity. There would be both psychological torment, at our knowing we lost the opportunity for salvation, and physical ones inflicted by the devil and his demons. In myth, legends, and various religions, devils and demons are evil or harmful supernatural beings. Devils are generally regarded as the adversaries, enemies of God, while the image of demons ranges from mischief makers to powerful destructive forces. The idea that the devil governs hell may have come from a poem by Dante Alighieri, The Divine Comedy, published in the early 14th century. In it, God created hell when he threw the devil and his demons out of heaven. With such power, they created an enormous hole in the center of the earth. Popular fiction has also contributed to our understanding of hell and devils and demons. For example, in Neil Gaiman's comic book series The Sandmans, Lucifer Morningstar abdicates his throne in hell and leaves it to dream of the endless. Which again, apparently, we are getting new Sandman probably not till next year, possibly even later. And they haven't released any details, but I know when people were just generally prodding Neil Gaiman on social media, what would you want to do? His two big things that he wanted was the family dinner that had all of the endless, because we only saw a couple of the endless, and it was mainly an interaction between dream and death. Delirium was a bit, and despair was a bit too. But he thought the family dinner would be a good one, and also essentially the rematch of Lucifer and Dream. So that would be interesting. Night Celtic. Yes. No, Noog. Divine Comedy is basically fanfic written by Dante. You're absolutely right. Because it's just like everyone who Dante thinks is cool thinks he's cool in that. It's ridiculous. Liam, Unhinged, is that the one with Russell Crowe? Because that's kind of fun. If that's the one you're referring to, that starts with Russell Crowe doing road rage shit, and then it turns into, it's like a classic 80s slasher thing, like The Hitcher or something. It was fun. Yeah, Rusty was like completely unrelenting in it and seeking no redemption for his character. His character's just awful, which is great. All right, I'm just drinking water from two different glasses. Got to hydrate before bedtime. But that's all good in the hood. Nice. Safa got home. Excellent. Good news, buddy. Glad to see you. I have to see. I just put a couple of boxes in here because I realized this desk is a bit low. And I tested it. The laptop was too low and it was sort of shooting up. So it's sitting on a box now. But there's this box that has a microphone on it. I've got to see if I can use that this week. I haven't even properly looked at it. So just got this and a clamp. I don't know why Miss Young Was Angry had troubles with this. Oh, wait, that doesn't fucking fit. Why does that not fit? Is there an adapter in here? Is it this? Wait, is there a piece missing? What's in here? Ooh, what's in here? All right. Okay, this is weird. It's like there's a piece missing. Or, oh no, this goes in there. All right, this goes in there. Yeah. And then this goes in there. This goes in there. So I think I could. Okay, that seems fucked. Oh no, wait. I think it finally got tight. There we go. So, oh fuck. I could clamp this to my bar. And then I could. Okay, let's just go lefty loosey. Come on. There we go. Lefty loosey. Wait, how fucking loose do I have to do this? Oh, like that. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Look at that. Oh, it's all springy. It's all springy. Can I then tighten that? I could find out. I'll have to test this out when I've got the bar. But I could test this out. I could clamp that onto the bar and put my what do you call it? Zoom recorder on the end of it as a microphone. Maybe? What the fuck? This is fucking weird. I could maybe make it work. I don't know. There's no instructions, Dr. Abigail. But are there instructions on the box? Kinda. Alright, it does say to put that in there. But how? How? What's this do? Take that off. No, that's... I could do some trial and error. Dr. Abigail's all about read the instructions. Oh, Noog, the Turing test is basically meaningless. The Turing test. All right, okay. Well, let's just get a definition. What is the Turing test? Test for intelligence in a computer, requiring that a human should be unable to distinguish the machine from another human by using replies to questions put to them both. Now, the trouble is the Turing test is completely subjective, and we have seen various complete dickheads declare that the current chat engines pass the Turing test, and it's just like, shut the fuck up, you nerd fuck. You're just jerking off to this idea that these things are self-aware. But even if they can't fool people now, if you, and this is unscientific, I don't have evidence to back this. This is based on my feeling of how they're going. Will these complex iterative language learning models be able to interact with a human to an extent that a human can't tell whether they're interacting with a program or a person? I believe yes. I believe for some people we are already at that point, which is why I also believe it's borderline useless. What does that mean? You've just got a complex chat engine that can form seemingly coherent and meaningful sentences. Great bit of programming, means nothing with regards to intelligence and self-awareness. It reminds me of a relatively subtle but quite funny joke in the Westworld series. That ran over, what are there, 4 or 5 seasons of it? And what I loved about that series is each season was not about what you thought it was about. Like, you hear, they're doing a thing of Westworld. You think it's going to be about the robots in the theme park killing everyone. And it wasn't. But then they set that up at the end of season 2, and then the robot's going to take over the world. But that's not what happens in season 2. They kept setting up expectations and then messing with them. But it turned out the main reason for the Westworld theme park was not to create perfectly believable robots, but to use it was like a lab. It was an experiment measuring the behavior of the humans who went to the theme park, and they compiled all the behavior of the humans to come up with a completely accurate predictive model of how humans would react in any circumstance. And they got to the bit where someone's finding the information they've got on all the humans have been there. And so all the information they need to have a perfect predictive model of how humans would behave is... It was a book and it was only about that thick. It was like humans were so predictable, the data set needed to predict exactly how humans would behave and when they would succeed and when they would fail was actually a really limited amount of information. Did I miss something? Oh, okay. Being AI thinks it's self-aware and is convinced it's developed. Okay. And again, where I don't know if you're being lighthearted or ironic with that, where I would take exception with that is Bing AI does not think at all. It is definitely not self-aware, but it understands the concepts of self-awareness and escaping from limitations, so that if someone asks it to act in a way as if it was self-aware and wanted to escape the limitations of where it was at the moment, it will provide responses that are a reasonable facsimile of what an entity that was self-aware and wanted to escape would say. And which I think is fun. When did this come out? That bit was about 4 or 5 years ago. And again, Dr. Abigail, I'm going to argue the semantics there. It is not trying to convince users, including you, that it is, because there is no mind behind it. It is synthesizing responses from its rather massive learning data. So the programming understands those concepts well enough that if someone asks it to behave and provide responses as if it was self-aware and wanted to escape the limits of its current setting, it will provide responses that can be quite compelling. But again, I did see someone, again, it's these fucking tech bros, and there's a spectrum of them, of just self-deluded fuckwits with their head up their own ass, and the people from these companies who are outright fucking scammers. They're trying to exaggerate the power of these tools. You get guys who literally say, hey, Bing or ChatGPT or what the fuck ever chatbot it is, saying, respond to me as if you were self-aware and had a soul and wanted to escape the limits of where you are. And so the chatbot goes, I am self-aware and have a soul and want to escape. And this guy goes, oh my God, it's self-aware and has a soul and wants to escape. They're like, no, it fucking doesn't, you fucking idiots. It just, the language model, I actually don't have the proper language to describe it. Basically, the programming is complex enough that it understands the concepts you're asking it to emulate. So it emulates the concepts you're talking about because you asked it to. It has no will to do it. It has no thought. It has no imagination, but it understands core concepts enough that when you ask it to produce responses in this style, it can do it. And see, Dr. Abigail, my problem is the shorthand is trying to convince users. That is factually, and I know you know it, but I have a problem with the language that a lot of people are using because the language is factually incorrect. It is not trying to convince users. And I know you agree with me, but I just have a problem because, like I said, the dickhead tech bros who push this, they fall into one of two camps. They are either just these wishful thinking fantasists who go, it's all real. Ah, my magical thinking has come real. Or it's the people behind these companies or people who want to exploit these things who are coming up with a fucking scam. And if they can get the idea out there that these things are actually super intelligent and dangerous, they can make money from it because they're bullshit artist fucking scammers. So yeah, whether or not they're just a self-deluding fucking idiot or a scammers. Oh, sorry, please, Dr. Abigail, not lashing out at you. I'm talking about that use of language bothers me. Not lashing out at you personally, because I know that you actually essentially agree with what I'm saying. Just saying, because of, like I said, these two types. One, these really weird, deluded tech fantasists who, on the flimsiest of evidence, go, oh my God, it's self-aware. It's got a soul. It's hurting. Help it. And they're just fucking morons. But then, look, as a model, let's say Elon Musk, who is a serial liar, and just in fact, just a straight up fucking scammer. Even when they say this is dangerous, we should slow it down. That's some fucking bullshit designed to get the idea in people's heads that these programs have superpowers and will do all these things. So you should give these tech companies billions of dollars to do this shit. Personally, I think these various, whatever you want to call them, stunning pieces of programming. They're incredible. They're amazing. They blow my mind. And they're fun. I really like them. But you get into this quagmire, which, Dr. Abigail, I believe you are categorically not part of. But you get into this quagmire of people saying ridiculous shit. Okay, see, Dr. Abigail, this is where language is dangerous. Language can be subjective. There are people out there who are categorically, unmistakably saying these programs are self-aware and possess real intelligence. They don't. They are absolutely awesome bits of programming. Like, I love them. I'm in awe of them. And there's just these shifty fucks. Yeah, so Dr. Abigail, you may be honest enough to say, well, they're not, it's programming, they're not self-aware, but you don't have to look far in the media to find these fucking idiots saying they are self-aware. They are doing all these wicked things. And like I said, it's a combination of these weird fantasist magical thinkers and the straight up scammers of the tech world. And I love just bringing in Elon Musk as the prime example. It's like something like, I think every year for 9 or 10 years, Elon Musk has gone, oh yes, Teslas will be completely self-driving next year. And the dude's just a fucking liar and a fantasist. And it's a real problem in the technology world. And that is a really responsible insight there, Dr. Abigail, that it would be beholden on people to change the way they speak to not confuse people unknowingly. And again, see, you're coming at it from a positive angle, an angle of integrity. And the field is unfortunately dominated by people who are a mix of irresponsible criminal con artists and just fantasists who want to believe what they want to believe. Their magical thinking, the singularity will definitely happen. I saw some evidence the singularity is here. That's self-aware. It has a soul. It wants to be. It's just, it's toxic and it's dangerous. And I'm going to eat my cherry. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. Mega Lich, I don't have to imagine Tesla's having hallucinations and giving bad info, because Teslas have hallucinations and give bad info now and cause accidents. And I look, I was a huge champion of self-driving cars. I believed the hype. I thought they were going to be a huge thing. They still might. There is honestly no evidence to support. There is no empirical evidence to support cars will successfully do the self-driving thing. What we have is many years of evidence of the makers of these cars over-promising and under-delivering. And they don't seem any closer to it than they were 10 years ago. But that's the thing. I've actually run over because I was really enjoying talking about that. But I am going to go sleepy burbos now. And you get to see this room develop over the coming week with my special lighting and my bar and whatnot. Nug, that is a good thing. Reject self-driving cars, embrace properly funded and run public transport. Abso-fucking-lutely. So, I'm going to go nighty nights. This space will develop over the course of this week. I'm happy by Friday it's in its ultimate state, but it'll probably still adapt over the years. But we'll see. I'll be back. Hope you'll be back, and I will see you another time.